What it is, what it ain't, what it should be. Welcome to Fresh and Funky's Plays and Parlays, where I break down the slate of games and I make up a parlay and I bet it myself and see if I can win. No winners so far. Didn't hit no winners last night. We'll get into that here, but we got a full slate of baseball. We got WNBA. Last night, the Lightning showed why they are the defending back-to-back Stanley Cup champions when they put a big 6 spot on those Colorado Avalanche and said, "Wait a minute, Avalanche, you're not going to just whoop our ass, and we're just going to give you the cup." So interested to see the next game, which should be here in I think the next day or so. Obviously, the NBA Finals is over. Yesterday, they had the parade for the Warriors. Apparently, they had a live goat there, okay? A live goat, okay? And I think things got crazy, apparently. I don't know. I didn't get to really watch it too much. Uh, the highlight was, Steph Curry's little night night, night night. Put the little Celtics to sleep. So, but yeah, we have a full slate of baseball, which we'll get into right now. Let's just dive into it. Dive right into it here. We have the first 2 games here, starting off at 6:40 Eastern. Here we have the Colorado Rockies going into Miami, South Beach. That is. We got pretty 2 unknown pitchers. Castanon, who's 0-1 with the 0.0 ERA, and Feltner here is 1-2 with a 4.85. So this is gonna be played in Miami, so definitely could see some runs in this game. That's just my early take. I'll give you my bet. Then we have the Dodgers taking on the Cincinnati Reds here. We have Tony Gosselin. He's 8-0 with a 1.42. He's basically the Dodgers' best ace right now here. I mean, I know we got Walker Buehler, but he's on the IL right now. Curveball Kershaw had a rough outing here. He's obviously a lot older. Julio Urias isn't pitching like the whole strong Urias of last year. So, you got Tony Gosling out here, and you got Mr. Anderson, 2 unlikely pitchers here that have boasted some pretty good win-loss records and ERA here. And Reds put in Tyler Menho. He's 2-5. He's got a 4.46. Not too bad. Reds have been playing, a little bit better as of late. Mookie Betts is also on the IL, so Dodgers are banged up a little bit, but they can still hurt you in many different ways here. So it's gonna be 93 degrees in Cincinnati, Ohio. So no clouds to speak of. Just really hot and nasty. We also got at 7:05 we have the Chicago Cubs at the Pirates. Pirates whacked the Cubs yesterday, 12-1. Tonight they send out their young pitcher here, Ronnie Contreras. Here is 1-1 with a 3.06 ERA, and the Cubs send out their young man here who hasn't had a very good 2 starts here. He's 1-2 now with a 5.23 ERA. So we'll see how he does tonight here. Can he have a bounce back performance on the road? It will remain to see there. And can the Pirates stay hot? That will be remain to be seen. We have at 7:05 as well here. We have the Washington Nationals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. We got Jordan Lyles. Lyle, the Crocodile. He is 4-5 with a 5.1 ERA. Going up against Eric Fetty here, who's 4-5 with a 4.88. So both these pitchers have pretty high ERAs. about 500 or a game under 500, playing in Camden Yards. So definitely gonna be a battle of DC. Then we have Detroit taking on the Red Sox here. Red Sox trying to stay red hot here. As they send Rich Hill to the mound, he's 2-4 with a 4.42 ERA. Taking on Brisket, who's 1-5 with a 3.79 ERA. Gonna be 67 degrees in Boston, Massachusetts tonight here. Yeah, Boston's been playing really well. Tigers have kind of been hit or miss as of late here. So can the bats keep swinging, and can the good times keep rolling in Boston tonight? Then we have at 7:10, we have the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays send Mr. Bleeks to the mound here, 1-1 with a 1.29 ERA against nasty Nestor Cortez, who's 6-2 on the season with a 1.94 ERA. So nasty Nestor Cortez is pretty nasty here. This is Beeks. Beeks is another prospect, young guy that the Rays, have been fortunate enough to have now since some other injuries in the rotation. But Yankees have been, they've been hot so far this season here. They're 50-17, 21-10 on the road. The Tampa Bay Rays are 36-31. They're 21-14 at home. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good game here. Was very low scoring last night. I think there'll be maybe a little bit more runs tonight here, to say the least. But it's gonna be a great divisional showdown tonight in Tampa. We have at 7:20 Eastern, 4:20 West Coast time. We have the San Francisco Giants taking on the Atlanta Braves. The Braves they put Mr. Strider on the mound, who is 3-2 with a 2.45 ERA. And the Giants send out Anthony Descafino here. He's 0-1 with a 6.08 ERA. So I guess I'm assuming Anthony Descafino is coming off the IL injured list, so he's coming back into the rotation now. So we'll see how he pitches tonight. It's gonna be 93 and sticky and nasty and hot Atlanta. So, and it was a pretty low scoring game last night. So I don't know. Maybe there might be some runs tonight. Atlanta is on a really hot streak, just like the Yankees, the Mets, and some other teams to speak of. Then we have at 6:40, we'll say Midwest time here. We have the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. Twins have John Ryan on the mound, who's 5-3 with a 2.81 ERA. Against Aaron Cavalli here. Cavalli is 2-3, but he has a 7.84 ERA. Woo! That is high. That is high. That means, that's even higher than me fucking getting high off the bong here. Okay, that's pretty high. I mean, it's not the worst. Let's just put it that way. He's not the worst. I mean, his 7. Some of these other guys, they got way ballooned ERAs. Would wish they had a 7. But yeah, Ryan has pitched pretty well here. The Twins are holding on to that lead in that division. So I mean, they're playing really well, and the Guardians as well. I mean, the Guardians they're playing well, underrated baseball, like a lot of people don't understand. The Guardians are actually leading by 2 games over the Twins. So this is a big time series for the Twins to get some wins here, to gain an advantage, and take over the division here. They're playing in Target Field in Minneapolis tonight, 87 degrees, but it'll probably feel a lot more hotter than that. Okay, then we have at 6:05 Midwest time, Texas time, I should say. We have the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Texas Rangers. Martin Perez takes the mound for the Texas Rangers. He's 4-2 with a 2.10 ERA. The Phillies send Kyle Gibson to the mound. You know, those of you, if Kyle Gibson does sound familiar to anybody that's a Texas Rangers fan, he did pitch for the Texas Rangers last year. So Kyle's coming back home to roost with his new team here. It's going to be 100 degrees, so it's going to be very miserable conditions on the field here. Very hot, and better get some fluids in you. Guys are, you know, going to worry about cramping and stuff, things of that nature once the hot weather. Because we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are in officially today is June 21st. It's officially summertime. Okay, no more. You know, everybody's going to be, you know. So. Should be a good baseball game though between the Rangers and the Phillies. Two good teams here. Phillies on a good roll here, and the Rangers are trying to get back on a roll here to be competitive in their division. Also in hot Texas today, down in Houston, the Houston Astros welcome in the New York Mets here. Mets sending Trevor Williams here, 1-3 with a 3.53 ERA. With the Astros sending Jose Urardi up, who's 5-3 with a 4.99, so basically a 5 ERA. Going to be a good game down there in Houston tonight here. Definitely going to see some runs. You know, Guardi's probably the better of the two pitchers here, but you know the Mets have the hotter bats coming in and this and that. But the Astros do play very well at home, and you know this is their home stand here. So, and up in Milwaukee, we have the Brewers taking on the Cardinals here, and you have Mr. Gonzalez making his first appearance for the Milwaukee Brewers of the season here. And Jake Flaherty is going to be taking the mound for the St. Louis Cardinals. I mean, these might even change here come game time here. So definitely a good matchup between the Brewers and the Cardinals here. Then we have the Blue Jays and we have the Chicago White Sox here. Two good pitchers here on the mound for both teams. Dylan Cease for the Chicago White Sox, the North Side Boys, the Chi Sox here. Dylan Cease is 5-3 with a 2.91 ERA. Then you have Kevin Gausman, 5-6 with a 3.21 ERA. So it's going to be 94 degrees. I mean, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, so can't see why not. But both these pitchers are pretty solid, so maybe we have a little bit lower scoring game to start. And depending on when they go out, then maybe the bullpens give up some runs. Who knows? We have the Kansas City Royals taking on the Angels. We got Reed Detmers here taking on Mr. Hazley here. It's going to be 85 degrees down in Anaheim, California, the Angel Stadium. And we have the Diamondbacks and Padres. They're going at it again tonight down in San Diego, where the Fathers are taking on the Desert Snakes, hoping not to get bit here, as they won last night. The Padres did here. So they sent Sean Manaeus on the mound here, 3-3 with a 3.95 ERA against Zach Gallen, who's 4-2 with a 2.91 ERA. So going to be a pretty solid game there, to say the least, between the Diamondback, or I like to call them the Desert Snakes, against the Padres, aka the Fathers. And last but not least, we have the Seattle Mariners taking on the Oakland Athletics. The Athletics have not, you know, they did pretty well against the Royals here, but this ain't the Royals here. This is the Mariners here. And James Caprolini is on the mound tonight here, 0-4 with a 6.31 ERA. Taking on Marco Gonzalez here, 3-7 with a 3.41 ERA here. So it's going to be 83 degrees in Oakland, California tonight here at first pitch. So yeah, going to be hot all around Major League Baseball tonight. Going to be hot, 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 like Buster Poindexter's song. How we feeling? Hot, hot, hot. Hell, it's 96, pushing 96 degrees outside. And we're already at 2 o'clock. All right. And then we have WNBA tonight. We have the Dallas Wings taking on the Atlanta Dream in Atlanta tonight in College Park. The Wings are 8-8. The Atlanta Dream is 7-8. So pretty highly competitive matchup here between both these these ladies teams here. They can Dream gets a win here. They can go 500, and the Wings will be 8-9 here. So going to be a good matchup. But I think the Dallas Wings here, they have probably the advantage right now coming in momentum wise here. But Atlanta has home field advantage tonight here, so we'll see if the Dream can pull off a win and not just dream of wins. Then we have the Chicago Sky, defending the defending, WNBA champions. They are 10-5, taking on this year's, could be champions, the Las Vegas Aces here. And Las Vegas Aces are 13-2. So that game will be tipping off at 7 Pacific time here. Then we have the Minnesota Lynx taking on the Phoenix Mercury. Lynx are 3-13. The Mercury are 6-10. Like I said, they've been so we're hoping to see hopefully the Mercury. I mean, they're not really they care about playing basketball right now. On their hopes and minds is getting Brittany Griner back home, and her wife's trying to get a scheduled call, or we're supposed to get a call and get to talk to her and speak to her and all that stuff. So yeah, basically, they're supposedly they detained her for a CBD oil pin or something like that. From what I'm hearing, I don't know. I mean, it's just I don't want to get into it. Was it a power play just to hold her there? Because of what the hell's going on down this and that. And that's kind of. I mean, is it hey, if it was a white woman, would we be over there busting down the doors, striking to get this? I don't know. Maybe that is an issue. Maybe but like I say to a lot of people, if you're an American somewhere else, I mean, just like Afghanistan, y'all don't hear about that, but there's still Americans trapped in Afghanistan. I mean, people think, man, you got immunity, diplomatics, and all this and that. Well, I don't know. Might want to rethink that shit again. But I'm not trying to get political, and I'm not trying to get whatever. I'm trying to talk my sports here. But that's definitely a sensitive issue for the Mercury right now. They definitely want Brittany to come home so that way she can be with her wife, obviously, her family, and obviously her WNBA family, which are the the Phoenix Mercury. Play basketball, what she loved, that skateboarding and stuff like that here. So I mean, best of luck and wishes, and hopefully that Brittany Griner will be home soon, sooner than later, and in good health. We pray for that. But I think tonight Mercury definitely going to take down those Lynx. And then we also last game we have the Washington Mystics 11-7 taking on the LA Sparks. They're 5-9. Their coach start of the season was Derek Fisher, but apparently he couldn't get the get the girls going out there and couldn't get to play. He got fired, and now the Sparks are trying to use that as a spark their season here to turn it around a bit here, as they try to do so tonight, starting tonight against the Washington Mystics, who are a pretty strong team, and they play well on the road as well. So those are basically your sports for the night here. But we have our parlay that our first parlay we made. We're gonna make a second parlay here currently here. But we're writing down the first one where we took the Dodgers, taking Dodgers money line tonight here over the Reds here. That is minus 180 tonight here. I just feel like the Dodgers can get it done. And then second game we took team total over the 7.5 runs in this Rockies and Marlins game. and that's minus 110. So it's all right, I'm minus 110. That's okay. I mean, I like that. That's not too bad. Then we also taking another team total over in the same state. We're taking the Miami two-step here. The over 7 runs in this Yankees and Rays game here. That's minus 115 here. Yesterday it didn't because they had two good aces with Garrett Cole and Shane McClellan on the mound here. All right, then we got the Red Sox here. Taking the Red Sox here. Win by a run and a half, as I did yesterday here. It has been a on the run line spread here. And that is plus 105 here. Been my lucky bet with the Red Sox so far here. It's past couple days it's come through for me, so I'm gonna ride it hot again here. I'm gonna take another team total here. I'm taking the under. Taking the under 9 runs here in the Giants and Braves. That game went under yesterday, so we're riding the under on that one between the Elegantes and the Braves here. And that is minus 105 here. Then we have the Twins on the money line here. That is minus 160. I like the Twins at home. I think they play well at home. I'm taking the Mets money line on the road here. That's plus 120 over the Astros tonight. We have the team total under 8.5 runs in this Mariners and A's game here. Mariners and the A's. And that's minus 105 here. And to go along with we're going to take the Wings here. We're going to take the Dallas Wings. Dallas Wings minus 4 here on the spread here. To beat the Atlanta Dream tonight. And then we're taking the team total, the under 169 points total between the Lynx and the Mercury here. And that is minus 110 as well here. It's a lot of minus 110 bets here, but it's okay. It adds up here. I'm doing a bet $100 here. All right, we're going to cash out here. It's going to be $564 and $564.28 if that parlay comes to fruition. All right. And so now we're going to make bet number 2. We're coming out with the MLB / WNBA parlay numero 2 here. So we'll start off with the WNBA first. We're gonna take our Chicago Sky on the money line, and we're gonna take the 2.5 minus 2.5 with the Mystics here. That'll be the first 2 bets here. We got the Chicago. Just put the Sky here. The Sky money line here. Plus 290. And then we got the Mystics here. Minus 2.5 here on the spread here. So they got to win by 3. Mystics got to win by 3. That's minus 110 here. All right. Let's go to MLB right now. Let's see. We'll add some games that we didn't add from the last one here. How about we'll go with the Chicago Cubs on the money line. We'll take the Phillies. So we'll put Cubs money line, which was plus 130. And we have Phillies money line plus 115 now here. Was probably 125. All right. Um, um, let's go try it. We'll go with White Sox here. We'll go White Sox money line. We'll go Chicago two. We'll go Chicago two-step parlay with the sky here. We'll go the Chicago three-way. No pun intended here. Taking them all on the money line here. That is the most crazy part there. Here we got 5 here. That'll be $77 here. Maybe we just do that little parlay right there. Here, I mean, see why not here. I see why not. I see why. Have to press our luck a little bit here. Both these pitchers are pretty solid here. But who knows? Maybe the bullpens. How far? Who knows? All right, maybe we just throw this one in here. We'll throw shits and giggles here. We'll throw in this team total over 7 runs here, and we'll call them the Desert Snakes here, and the Padres here, and that is plus 105 here. So we put a little. All right. All right, a little 6-teamer there. Got a little 6-teamer in there. So our little 6-teamer here, if all 6 teams cover that parlay, we bet $1. It will turn into $159.53. So we'll bring up both bets here. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go, and we're gonna read them out again here. Just in case anybody missed it, we did 2 parlays today. We're riding with the first parlay. Let's go with the first parlay we did. We put the Dodgers as our first leg here, money line minus 180. Then we took the team total over 7.5 runs in the Rockies and Marlins minus 110. We have the over 7 runs in the Yankees and Rays minus 115. We have the Red Sox minus to win by a run and a half, so they got to win by 2 runs. Plus 105. We have the under 9 runs in the Giants and Braves minus 105. We have the Twins money line minus 160. We have Mets money line plus 120. We have the team total under 8.5 runs and the Mariners and A's minus 105. We have the Dallas Wings to cover and win by 4 on the spread, minus 110. And the team total under 169 points between the Lynx and the Mercury combined, minus 110. And that right there will net us in $564.28 if they all come in correct in cash according to the bet. We got bet number 2. We took the Chicago Sky on the money line over the Las Vegas Aces. Big time underdogs tonight, the Chicago Skies are, but Candace Parker is playing tonight. Then we took the Washington Mystics to win by 2.5, so they got to win by 3, minus minus 110. Took the Chicago Cubs on the money line tonight, plus 130. Took the Philadelphia Phillies money line, plus 115. Took the Chicago White Sox money line, plus 110. And we took the team total over 7 runs between the Desert Snakes and the Padres, plus 105. So if all 6 of the legs cover, that $1 will turn into $159.53. That is your plays for the day, ladies and gentlemen. We have baseball coming at your full slate of baseball coming at you, starting the first 2 games starting in about an hour and 10 minutes or so. So definitely going to be hyped for that. We got football coming up here in the next couple months. College football, obviously them spring drills, getting ready for the season to really start kicking off and ramping up in August. Same thing with the NFL, start with a Hall of Fame induction, enshrinement moments, and this and that. And then you also have the game, which Las Vegas Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars, which we do have the odds here for you, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to break it down for you because we don't really have too much other time to talk about anything else. We've already got our picks, our plays. So let's get into some future kind of bets here. So let's look at the future bets here as far as the NFL. I mean, that's what everybody wants to look at, right? All right, so the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars game, the Raiders are favored by minus a point and a half, so to win by 2. And Jags plus 100 on the money line even, and over under of 33.5 points. But they also have game odds for week 1 here, which the Bills and Rams are at a pick 'em right now. So if you're going to place a bet, you can get on the spread. You can get a pick 'em between the Bills and the Rams. I mean that's really. I mean that's if you want to talk about a good bet here, whether you're betting for the Bills or the Rams, I mean that's solid odds right there. I mean because really all the teams got to do is just cover and win. And usually you got to pay money line for that. So either it doesn't matter what money line or the spread, it's the same. And if you want over under 52, it's the same as well. You're getting all even the same amount of odds, so it doesn't matter what you're picking here. But we also got I think there was NBA draft odds too here. So let's look at some future NBA draft odds here. All right, so they think this Jabari Smith kid is gonna go number 1 here. And then looks like Pablo, and then we have Chet Holmgren. Then we have Jay Ivey, which 4 would be the Sacramento Kings, but the Kings aren't seem to be interested in Jay Ivey here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I mean, you never know what the Kings are gonna do here. You really never know. I mean, so the first pick here. I mean, obviously, if you're picking number 1 here, if you're the Orlando Magic, you're picking number 1 here. You know, to me, if you could get an athletic big with Mabamba, oh, that right there, and then you pair him, with somebody that he's already comfortable and played with here. Jalen Suggs. So I mean, it's kind of almost like a no-brainer here. Sorry, I'm over here. I've got my MLB over here. But yeah, almost a no-brainer here. You see NBA season MVP for next year. I mean, obviously Luka's the odds-on favorite plus 410. Joel Embiid plus 530 right now. Giannis plus 570. Uh, the man that won it last year, Joker here, plus 920 here. Jason Tatum plus 1,000. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad fair assumption. Say MVP here, and then you obviously got NBA championship odds here. I mean, the Warriors obviously got the best plus 500, and you have the Celtics plus 600, Nets plus Clippers, Bucks, Suns, Heat, 76ers, Nuggets, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Lakers, Jazz, Pelicans, Raptors, Timberwolves, Bulls, Hawks, Cavaliers, Hornets, Trailblazers, Knicks, Wizards, Spurs, Pacers, Pistons, Kings, Thunder, Magic, and Rockets. Well, obviously they're down there because but but yeah. So I just want to get up on here and say my picks for the day. Um, all right. Oh yeah. I forgot to say what my picks were yesterday. Let's go. Let's review yesterday's picks. Let's review yesterday's picks here. Okay, yesterday we had the Cubs money line that was minus 105. That didn't cover. We had the Rays money line plus 115. That didn't happen. We had the Giants money line plus 130. That didn't happen. We had the team total under 9 runs in the Blue Jays and White Sox minus 105. That didn't cover. Padres covered. Then they won. They won. I believe it was 4-1. Yeah, I think it was like 4-1. And then the Red Sox won as well. So both of those two covered on the run line here for me. And those were plus 125 and plus 110. So that was the only one that covered on bet number one. And so we're 2-4 in bet number one. And then bet number two here, we were 4-5 here. We had the over 4.5 in the Cubs and the Pirates, and shit, Pirates had like 7 runs, and we had the under 3 runs in the Yankees and Rays that covered. We were almost covered the Tigers and Red Sox, but they scored 6 runs. We covered the under 4 runs in the Giants and Braves. We didn't cover the over 4 runs in the Cardinals and Brewers. This is all first 5 we did here. Then we had the Blue Jays. They didn't cover the minus to be up by a run. First 5, and then we had over 5 runs in the Royals, and I think it only went 4, so we were 2 runs short of that. And the Diamondbacks, we ended up losing that one there. And then the Avalanche, we had the over 6 goals. That cashed for us plus 110. So we were 4-5. So we did a lot better in the second bet here. Out of 9, we went 4. Out of 9, we got 4. We lost 5. So we didn't win, but hopefully tonight we'll do a lot better. So like I said here, about an hour or so, a little less than an hour here, we got 2 games, you know, getting first pitches out there and everything, and then WNBA will be tipping off as well. So for you, man, fresh and funky, those are my plays. Those are my parlays today. Check them out if you want to. If you want to tail them, I mean, I don't recommend tailing them. I just go on my own thing. I don't really go on no algorithm or whatever. I just kind of go with the flow, or kind of what's kind of been good for me. So so thank y'all. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of this Tuesday. And may the winners be yours. And if you're not a winner, don't be sore loser. Don't be bitter. Be better.